When we first started the channel, we spent hours on these thumbnails.
Okay, now we do Monty Python, The Foot.
Has anyone ever commented on a thumbnail at all? At all. 2001: A Space Odyssey. This will be a hilarious thumbnail. I spent a lot of time on that. Hello and welcome back to the channel.
In this video, we take a look at some of our favorite thumbnails we've created. So here's a thumbnail for the song Ready, Set, Worry. It's the vocal video, and we call it the Red Era.
Yes.
The Spaceman era. The story behind this was we were trying to riff off the lyrics. The whole theme of the song is the dystopian books, and you can see us holding the books. We thought we were so clever holding the books.
Yeah.
I'm reading the book.
Yeah.
You are praising the book.
I'm praising the dystopian book. Yeah, because the song is based on Yevgeny Zmaitin's We.
I think it says we. You can even see we. If you look at the thumbnail, you can see
Yeah,
we.
I photoshopped the book cover onto the book because I'm just holding up a blank book and then I photoshopped the cover of the actual book onto it.
So much crafting in
Yes.
this thumbnail.
Especially because this is back when we first started the channel. We spent hours on these thumbnails. We would really think about them and we had to take photos for all of them. You know, we didn't have any backstock photos. Oh, we've done that emotion before. I've got that photo. And so we had to stage them all. And so it was much more involved in the beginning. It was the beginning of our YouTube channel, so we had no clue what we were doing.
Right. Also, we were white outlining ourselves, so we had this
Yes.
comic book look.
Yeah, I mean, that was what was the trend, 2.5 years ago on YouTube, was that white outline.
Right, you're a sticker on the...
Yeah, we were just following the trends. You know, what's funny is a lot of the advice you heard too was don't use red. Because people are like, red means stop, red means danger. And that was a lot we heard. And out of the gates, we were like, our first videos and our first album, everything's red.
It was based on the design, so it's we were kind of... And we also spent a lot of time thinking about the fonts that we would pick. I had this whole list of options. And this one's called Time Burner.
Time Burner. Yeah, this is a cool font.
We hung with Time Burner for a long time.
It was good for the thumbnails because we could have two different weights. So we had the big bold writing and then we had the skinnier writing or whatever.
Right.
Which was, again, also a trend that was happening at that time.
You'll see sometimes we pull in references from outside of the musical genre. We pull in theoretical references, movie references, TV show, the book. Okay, now we do Monty Python, The Foot.
Yes.
Right. That was a long, rambly way to say that.
It's funny because, that was 2024.
Okay.
And we're making a Monty Python joke. And I would say that it's such a dated reference.
For sure.
We thought it was funny. We're like, oh, people will think this is funny. Look, it's the Monty Python foot and we're holding it up. And the video did very poorly. Because in the video, we talk about we want the guitar to stomp. We want it to go dun, dun, dun. And then we were like, oh, the foot Monty Python's trying to stomp on us.
Right.
That's great. And it turned out great. I thought it was a great thumbnail. But that video, in the first couple days or week, I mean, it was low double digits, teens.
Yeah.
It's done better now, over time or whatever. But we were bummed that that thumbnail didn't just rocket
or
off
no
the
even
video.
said anything about it.
Yeah, also, no comment about it, about the Monty Python reference.
Maybe we need to have more of that in the video. The foot should have come down and...
Every time you mess up your guitar part, the foot comes down and stomps on you, and we do the sound effect.
Right. Okay, moving quickly from the red to the blue to now the pink era of the thumbnails.
Yep.
This one has extreme close-up on keyboard playing.
Yes, extreme close-up of my finger on the pitch stick.
Another one where we had to set up the shot.
Yes.
Because that's the actual Nord, your actual finger, practical effects.
Yeah. No AI involved.
Right. I picked it because it reads so dynamically. This is this.
Yes.
There's no... What is this foot coming down? I don't know what you're talking about. No, you know what you're talking about. And you made your hand super obvious too. It wasn't just oh, I'm playing. No.
Right. I didn't put it this way. It's straight down.
Yeah, we talked about that when we made the shot.
Yeah. And because the whole video, we're constantly talking about the pitch stick because that song, It's Hard to Remember a Happy Future, we use that pitch stick a whole bunch.
It's required.
And we were hoping that would draw people into the video. It did well. I mean, the pink era thumbnails were some of our most watched videos. And if you do the whole pink era, it's the most watched of all of our YouTube eras.
a lot of times when there's a keyboard in the thumbnail, we like to play with the idea of what if the keyboard was big? What if the keyboard was tiny? And here you see both the big and the tiny keyboard.
Yeah, we thought this was a funny one just because Mark is holding that tiny little Nord.
Right.
And if you don't pay too much, if you don't look at the thumbnail close enough, you miss that little
bit of detail.
Yeah, but we thought it was super funny.
It was playing on the literal, a little bit of keyboard.
Yep.
A little bit of keyboard.
And this is our green era,
right,
which was for our cover song of Moon on the Water by the Beat Crusaders. And the font here is the actual font used for the anime Beck, which has this song in it. The keyboard thumbnails are always some of the more fun ones we make. We kind of let ourselves get silly with the keyboard thumbnails.
Right.
We've done the one, we could rapid fire some of them here where we do keyboard moods and it's us praising the Moog.
Right.
And then we have the infinite keyboards and it's a spiral of keyboards all the way down.
The TARDIS.
A lot of the keyboard ones turn out pretty funny.
Moving on to our final color phase, taupe.
It's a parchment.
Yeah, that's right. It's supposed to look like paper. This particular thumbnail is of that jokey, trying to be jokey, trying to maybe rage bait people a little bit.
Yes.
The title is trying to rage bait people a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's what if your drummer writes your bass part? And then what we're trying to show the worst case scenario of the drummer writing the bass part. We
were trying to provoke people because I'm holding the bass backwards, upside down, playing it the wrong way.
Yep.
And we thought that was pretty funny. I play drums on the record, and so it's me making fun of drummers, and I'm the drummer.
No one has ever commented on the thumbnails though.
Nope.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever commented on a thumbnail at all? At all?
It's a good question. I don't know that I've seen a comment about a thumbnail, but I'm not reading every comment out there. But makes me want to go leave comments on people's videos about their thumbnail.
Killer thumbnail.
Be really well done thumbnail. Made me click.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've never commented on a YouTube thumbnail either. So, what am I expecting?
Right. We seem to be on a bit of a roll with the making jokes around bass players on this Parchment era.
Yeah, the Parchment era was all about bass jokes.
Right. So if you zoom in, you can see some patches. Pennywise, Fugazi, Black Flag.
Rancid,
yeah.
Yeah.
Should have put Propagandhi.
Yeah. This was the thumbnail for Son of the East India Company, which is our fastest song. And so we were like, oh, is this bass part punk? But the thumbnail is really funny. I just photoshopped a mohawk onto you and then photoshopped that vest onto you. That's just a picture we took. And on the punk side, everything you're wearing is me photoshopping that on there.
Right.
You didn't put a vest on, you didn't put a mohawk wig on. And I think it looks 100% real.
Yeah, tell us if it's 100%. Tell us in the comments below if you think it's 100% real.
Yeah, look at the thumbnail and tell me if you don't think he's wearing that
battle vest.
Yeah, and has that mohawk.
Well, that lets you know, if I was ever to think about getting a mohawk, that's what I would look like if I got the Rancid gig and I was, replacing the Rancid bass player.
I spent a lot of time on that. It turned out great.
Yeah, it looks funny.
It's super funny.
Yeah. Here in this thumbnail, we date our references that we pull from.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone knew that it's the 2001 Space Odyssey, and we're cowering in fear
of the monolith.
Right. This is before we touched it and became self-aware.
Yeah. This is for the vocal video. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Son of the East India Company again. There's a line in the song that says, "Life is a great big monolith." The song's based on John Stuart Mill's autobiography. And I think he might have said life is a monolith. I can't remember 100%, but I pulled it from that book. But as soon as it said monolith, we both were like, oh, 2001 A Space Odyssey. This will be a hilarious thumbnail.
Another example of us being like, okay, get down, but do this. It's going to be right there. So make sure your hands don't cover your face.
Fear the monolith.
It's fear.
But look at the camera.
Right.
And again, I spent so much time on this, and I think we seamlessly are in there.
Yeah.
I even put rocks in front of our one foot, but your other foot is on top of the rock, so you're in perspective of the mid-ground or whatever.
Right.
It has, a foreground, a mid-ground, and a background. I layered them all in there.
Yep.
And this, again, I love this thumbnail.
You get a poster of it.
Yeah. So that was some of our favorite thumbnails that we've created over our time on YouTube.
Comment below your favorite thumbnail.